Hello everybody, CozyAzeroth here, aka Zachary Fruling. I was had a little time to kill, and 45 minutes or so, so I figured I'd jump on Classic and do some classic hardcore leveling in a little bit of downtime that I had, just to decompress from work a little bit. So, let's fly over to Red Ridge. Put that buff on myself here. I don't think I'm going to make it to the next level. Let's see, what level am I? I am level 19. I don't think I'm going to make level 20 today. I don't think I have enough time to do that. That's okay. To Red Ridge I go. Another long day of Uber driving today. Work day. Didn't really take a lunch break, so decided to call it a day just a little bit early, decompress, and for the evening's festivities, so to speak. Should be a nice mellow evening. Just realized I forgot to set the category. Let me change the category here. World of Warcraft update. There we go. It's more like it. I've been doing some retro streaming a few days ago and forgot to change it back. I always thought it was too bad you can't cast buffs and throw spells and things from while you're flying around. Kill enemies while you're flying, that'd be cool. Let's see here. Oh, my bag's full. Alright, so it is. Better run to the town and sell a couple things here. Okay, that's good enough for now. Okay, I'm not going to risk swimming in the lake. No, no, no. No, no. Congratulations to Kickles2 and Max Deeps, both of whom have reached level 60. We are almost a third of the way there. After quite a few weeks of playing on this character, off and on, mostly off. I spend most of my time in retail World of Warcraft. Which I always thought was a strange name, retail. Modern World of Warcraft. I don't really know. Oh shit. Let's hit the fade out button. That was close. Give up. Whew. That was actually really close. That's probably the closest call I've had in this character. Yeah, come on. That was close. Gotta remember not to stray from the road. Every time I do that, Almost regret it. We'll come down here and fight these slightly lower level spiders. How about that? Just to be on the safe side. That was a little too close for comfort. Dana, come here. Come on up here, Twitch Cat. That's what guard Parker wants us to do here. Actually, let's kill this tarantula first. Alright, this is just an easy quest to run back to Lakeshire here. Let's do that. Easy quests are okay. But mainly we're grinding. Danny, come here. Come be on the stream, Danny. There we go. Good cat. Danny. Good girl. Make the mistake of pulling that dragon again. Hang back here. I had a fun conversation with an Uber rider today. It was a Chinese gentleman that was visiting here in California from China, doing IT work for a solar energy company, and didn't speak much English, but he used his translation app, and so we chit-chatted via the translation app for half an hour or so. It was a lot of fun. Nice guy. Oh, hello. It's Bellara. How are you doing? Yeah. I do most of my gaming in WoW anyway, in retail WoW, and but I like classic Red Ridge a little better than the version of it in retail. It's nice you caught me. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes. I had a few minutes to kill between things after work and before the things of the evening. So I've been on here for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, and I'm probably going to be on for another 5 minutes, and then I'm going to log out and make some dinner, and I'll probably be back streaming a little bit later. But yeah, I like. You know what I like? I like how much redder the mountains seem in Classic here, and also it's like misty and foggy because of the lake. They changed the lighting effects in Modern WoW, and other changes. Lots of little changes, but those are the ones that stand out to me anyway. I'm playing extremely conservatively on this character. I haven't played Classic but once, lasted 1 hour and had to leave. Yeah. It's much slower game if you're not used to how the game used to be. I like that I'm playing the hardcore version, and I like that it's changing how I play the game. Like, it's making me play much more conservatively. Like, you know, I'm level 19, I haven't died on this character, and, you know, I don't want to lose the character you spent so much time on. But, yeah, so I just like that it's making me, get a buff on that guy. It's making me, making the world seem bigger and scarier, and you gotta tread much more lightly than I normally would. So I'm literally just kind of sticking to the road and grinding and forgotten how horrible it was for me in vanilla. Well, you know, I took my first character way back in 2005, which is still my main character in the retail game. It took me like 6 months to level it up to max level the first time. So I do like maybe 85% of my time in retail and dabble in classic hardcore, slowly leveling this character up. My idea was to try to, you know, get this character all the way up to level 60, mainly by grinding. No difficult quests, just the easy quests, like, you know, running a letter around from one town to the other and grinding. And that is all I am doing on this character. No risks whatsoever, which is remarkably meditative. It's not deep, but it's very repetitive and meditative. You know, it's funny. I didn't like Dragonflight so much. I've come to appreciate it, but I really like Shadowlands. I like how abstract and weird it is. You know, fighting your own dark emotions and things. It was very cerebral and abstract, and I like that. Philosophical and religious and abstract. It was, yeah, very cool. But I didn't really like Dragonflight. And War Within's okay. It's not really. They didn't really do much more with them that I really like, so. Oh, good. Yeah, I pre-ordered Midnight at midnight as well. But I've been buying every expansion. My only regret is not having bought the Epic Edition of Burning Crusade way back in the day. Some rewards I didn't get, but I've been buying the Epic Edition of the expansions for a couple decades now. And oh yeah, I'm so excited about player housing. I really am. See if I ever leave my house, I'll just be pimping out my house the whole time. So I almost bit the dust here a little while ago. I was killing one of these gore tusks right over here, and then one of those whelps spawned right next to me, and I was pretty close to eating it, and I got away thankfully, but I think I learned my lesson. I started deviating from my plan to stick to the roads and not stray too far off the beaten path. But I know where the enemies all are here. I just knew better and almost bit the dust. But I do like how slow classic hardcore is. I had a day full of Uber driving today. That's how I'm making some money between full-time jobs right now, and did that for quite a many hours today. Figured I needed to call it a day and come home and decompress. So, but I do need to go here in a minute. Although I might just go on mute and I'm gonna kill this guy first here, and hit the be right back button. Something I gotta take care of, and then I will be back in a few minutes, but let me kill this guy first. Always want to make sure I get to a safe area around here. Can't take anything for granted in hardcore. I'm very excited about player housing. Absolutely, I've been following that for a long time, and it looks even cooler than I envisioned it. Got to coordinate with my friends and whatnot in the game. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Yeah, I haven't been streaming on Twitch for very long, but I was able to become affiliated, so that's cool. Thank you very much. And every little bit helps, between full-time jobs. So, some of my time is spent doing this. It makes a little bit of money, and Uber makes some money, and my Etsy side business makes a little money, and yeah, little by little I'm eking out a living. So, oh yeah, I wanted all the decorations as well. But I'll tell you what, now that I'm in a safe area here, I'm going to hit the be right back button. I got a phone call to make, and I will be back in just a few minutes, so hang tight if you're still here. I got to remember your name. It's Balara. If you are here when I get back, that's great. If not, have a good night. Thanks for the follow. And I'll be back streaming a little later, and at very least, if we don't cross paths later. So thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, I am back. Phone call has been accomplished. Let me clear up my bags a little bit while I'm standing right here. In fact, maybe I'll go ahead and do some cooking while I'm by the inn. Oops. There we go. Love the little sizzling sound it makes. Sounds delicious. It sounds delicious. I don't know why I'm bothering to do cooking in classic hardcore. I just like cooking in the game. Let's see. Okay, I need some mild spices, and then I can make 4 of the pork ribs. 4 mild spices. Who has mild spices, though? May not be getting it here.
What can I do for you? See you around. Help you find something? Farewell. What are you looking?
Ah, there's mild spices.
Have a good one.
Alright, back to the grind. Just for a few more minutes. See, this is the whelp that ambushed me that one time. So let's go ahead and just nip him in the bud if we can.
Recharging.
this guy off. Gonna go mine that copper vein as well. I don't think we're going to hit level 20 before I have to log out. That's okay. It's a journey. Copper vein up there. Let's see if there's any enemies over here. Oh, no, it's just right over here. We should be safe right there. Now, I think on that note, I'm going to head over here to the inn and see if there's anything I can cook, and then call it a stream. But hang tight, I'm going to pass the stream on to another streamer. I'm going to raid someone's channel, so don't jump ship just yet. Let me see what's what here in the inn. Let's do a little cooking. Anything? Yep. Okay, let me see who's on here. Hang tight. Raid. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I will be back later this evening in all likelihood, but if I miss anyone later, have a good evening. Catch you next time.